I like these comics where they actually show the true strength of a superhero, like how real they are. Because movies, and I understand why, but in a lot of movies, when it comes to Spider-Man, Superman, etc., they have to nerf them, and I understand why. You got to have it entertaining and you know have the threat a little bit more threatening for the superhero. But I love when comics, like when YouTubers like this, creators, show a certain comic situation where they let you know, okay, this hero is the real deal. Don't let the movies fool you. Don't let the movies fool you. If this certain hero, like we're about to look at Spider-Man, wanted to embarrass, humble another person, he can, and it wouldn't be a problem. I just did it. I did a reaction where he did it with Captain America. And now I'm interested in seeing this one. And the funny thing is, Daredevil, I like Daredevil more than Spider-Man. But I know better and thinking that Daredevil's better than him. Daredevil, as much as I love him, I love him and Punisher. Him, Punisher, and Wolverine and Gambit are my favorite Marvel heroes. I think I'm missing one. I'll just say those for now. Those are my favorite off the bat. They are not beating Spider-Man. I'm just saying. Moon Knight. I see Moon Knight and I don't know about I don't know about that. I gotta look more into that. But yeah, this one is called Spider-Man Humbles Daredevil. It's by It's by Zero. I'll put the original video description below. His videos are not even that long, so we're gonna get right into this. I'm interested in seeing what does he do here to humble Daredevil. And I love these because excuse me, it refreshes my memory on the comic books I used to read, because I used to read so many. It's been a while, but I used to read so many growing up to like my 20s. And, seeing these little images here, it reminds me, I was like, dang, okay, I remember that story. Like, I just did one where Joker put fear into Bane, and I'm like, dang, some of these images are looking familiar. I had to go back and, look back at the story. But anyway, I love these comics because it brings back childhood memories. But let's see here of how Spider-Man humbles the Daredevil.
Iron Fist. Doctor Strange, Iron Fist, Shang-Chi, Moon Knight, and Daredevil are teaming up to take down Wilson Fisk,
That's a nice
the Kingpin.
collaboration there.
Spider-Man sees them and thinks to himself, I've never had anything but nightmare run-ins with in the past. That's Doctor Strange, magician. Guy's on TV more than he sleeps. Iron Fist, don't know anything about him other than, his Iron Fist. And he hangs out with Shang-Chi, master of Kung Fu. That guy's pretty cool,
Iron
actually.
Fist, man. Him and Marvel Rivals,
Moon
annoying.
Knight, who I'm pretty sure is genuinely crazy. And I'm not just making that presumption based on the costume. And my best friend, Daredevil. What a low that guy is. And I bet he's lying about having those super senses. He doesn't even have... Suddenly, Daredevil catches Spider-Man staring at them and signals him to come over. Spider-Man gets surprised. Okay, he has super senses. Gonna regret this. With that, Spider-Man jumps in front of him, and Moon Knight gets ready to fight. But Spider-Man jokes, "Put the moon toys away, Casper. I'm just here for the chicken wings." Moon Knight responds, There are no chicken wings." Spider-Man laughs and says, "Wow, there are no chicken wings," he says. Daredevil steps in and tells Moon Knight to put away his blade, reminding everyone that they're all friends. As Spider-Man greets everyone, he says, "Okay, so what's this about a surprise party for Fatty McEvilstein?" Daredevil explains, "Like I told you individually, we all want the Kingpin. We all have our reasons. We've been tripping over ourselves and each other to get at him. And what do we have to show for it? He has an army and a fortress, police and politicians in his pocket. And yet you're so surprised we haven't been able to bring him down?" Spider-Man interrupts, "And by bring him down, you mean..." Daredevil grinned at Spider-Man. Spider-Man says, "You said kill him. Yesterday you said you're planning to kill him." Daredevil responds, "And in a grown-up world like the one we live in, it may be our only..." Spider-Man interrupts, "First of all, it wouldn't do anything. Someone else will just be there to take his place." Iron Fist disagrees. "Not necessarily." Spider-Man confidently stated, "Of course there will be." Daredevil also responded with, "Not necessarily. They killed Hitler, and that was that for the Third Reich." Spider-Man says, "But eventually came back in the form of a little thing called MTV. Seriously, are you all comfortable with killing a man? With storming his tower and killing him?" Only Doctor Strange responded, "No." Spider-Man thanked him, but Doctor Strange added, "But if one of you do, I would like to have the opportunity to throw Nerf balls at his fat head on a stick, as is paraded up and down Midtown." Spider-Man tells them, "Guys, we're supposed to represent something." Daredevil replied confidently, "We will." Spider-Man replies, "Something loftier." Moon Knight chimed in, telling Spider-Man to grow up. Iron Fist added, "We tried that. Look what it's gotten us." Spider-Man made it clear, "I'm telling you now, I'm not going to defend that guy, but if you guys whack him, or whatever, I'll go right to Nick Fury and tell you. That's right. I'll point fingers and make a stake. If you want to bring him down, scare him out of town, or get the goods on him so the guy goes to fat jail forever. That I'm behind. But I'm not going to allow this. It's not going to happen." Daredevil gets all aggressive and says, "Allow?" Spider-Man responds, "And dude, if you ever just show up in my civilian life like that, you and I are going to go at it for real. And I don't think you'll like the end of that chapter." Daredevil then tells him, "I don't fight kids. You're not going to have a choice if you don't listen to what I'm saying."
Ooh.
Daredevil gets right up in his face and says, "Well, look at you." Spider-Man just calmly replies, "Look at me.
Fall back, Daredevil."
Before things can get out of hand, others step in to calm the situation down. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
Wait. Oh, I guess that's all he did to humble him?
You're not going to have a choice if you
when
don't
he said, "Look at you," it was like Daredevil knew.
Daredevil gets right up in his face and says, "Well, look at you."
I guess that's his way of saying, "You stood up to me. I like that. And there's nothing I could do about it." So I guess that does humble him. And then he replied, "Yeah, look at me." So in a way, I guess I see how that humbles him. Because yeah, Daredevil's smart enough to know it's not going to happen. Especially him. Like Shang-Chi, Iron Fist, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange has a chance of being Spider-Man. Excuse me. If Doctor Strange can get past the spider sense and send Spider-Man to a portal like he did Loki, where he was falling for 30 minutes, then he could win in that sense. But outside of that, I'm a huge fan of Daredevil. I don't see any possible way Spider-Man's losing that. So I guess that does humble him, because he's like, "You stepped up to me. I can't do nothing about it." You know? So yeah, smart move, Daredevil. But anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you think about it when it comes to that whole lineup. Am I misjudging Moon Knight, Shang-Chi, and Iron Fist? Could they beat Spider-Man? Moon Knight, maybe. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section. The only one I can see is Doctor Strange, and that's if he catches Spider-Man. You know, he has to catch those spider sense, can be a huge problem. But I don't know. We'll see. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. But anyway, love you, Daredevil. Love you, Punisher. Love you, Gambit. Love you, Wolverine. Y'all y'all up there. Spider-Man's clearing that out. Just saying. Anyway, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'll check you later.